What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo Show. I'm back with more McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Wave 5. And in this wave from the DC Rebirth, we've got John Stewart Green Lantern, Bizarro, and then from A Death in the Family, so the new 52 comic run they did, we have Nightwing, which has a weird Joker face on, which looks really cool. So 3 figures we've pretty much had before. So we've had the cartoon version of John Stewart, so now we have a comic version. We've had the infected Superman, which looked like Bizarro, so that's kind of cool. And then we've had Nightwing multiple times now, just a different face on this one. So I'm excited to check these out, especially the Green Lantern because of all his constructs, and then the Bizarro would be awesome too, but Nightwing we've seen before. But let me go ahead and get these open and we'll check them out together. So starting off with the John Stewart here, this looks awesome. I absolutely love this. So he's from the DC Rebirth, so the newer set of comics, and he looks awesome. So it's got that much cooler look to it and everything, you know, I'd say like realistic or something, and it looks awesome there. So there's like the face of John Stewart, and then we have his Green Lantern outfit, which looks awesome. He has this nice like construct piece over the top of him, so this nice translucent green, so you can see like the Green Lantern logo there on his shoulders. Of course, has the Green Lantern logo there of his actual chest, and underneath it's all green and has the lines and stuff going through there. That just looks awesome. And this just kind of goes down and hooks down over the Green Lantern. Then he's got an all black suit, and I like the details and textures of it that they put into it. I think that overall just looks pretty awesome there. It looks really nice, and that goes all the way down, so his green bracers there on his arms, and it goes all the way down to the green boots that are up to his knees and everything. Just looks awesome. I think this thing looks amazing. But for his movements, his head there can twist all the way around. It's a little bit stiff. He doesn't have much movement in the neck, and then can look down and up there, so it's real stiff in the neck. And then we go to the shoulders, so shoulders can come up to 90 degrees, has that little bit of butterfly joint in there, and it can rotate all the way around. We get a bicep twist, the double elbow joint that can bend up that far, pretty much all the way up on itself, and then we get the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth. We have a bit of an upper crunch and twist right here, so you can rock back and forth there a little bit, again not too much, just a little back and forth, and twist side to side a little bit. And then we have like a lower one too, which is kind of weird. They don't usually have like lower sections, but it allows him to kind of like bend even more back and forth, so it's kind of right in the middle section there, so it allows back and forth and a little bit more twist side to side. The legs can come up 90 degrees if you force them there out to the side a little bit. You should be able to do splits, but I think the legs are a little stiff, and it has a tiny thigh twist. We get double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, so pretty decent. And then we have the ball joint ankles that of course I hate, but they allow the foot to rock back and forth pretty well and can twist all the way around. And with the style, they do allow for better side to side movement, so it makes them a little bit easier to get to stand up. Not much, but it is a little bit more. And then has the toe joint on the end. So I don't really know what's changed too much with the ankle joints there, because I am able to get them to stand up a little bit here. He's probably the worst out of this wave, but I can get him to stand up. So overall, I think this is just an awesome looking figure. I just think his look overall is really cool. Like I said, it has that realistic look to me, so I almost feel this could come out from the DCEU movies or something, but it is from the comics, so I guess that makes it really cool. And for accessories, he of course comes with the stand, so we can pop him on there, so he can just stand there, or if we wanted to, since his Green Lantern, we could put him on the flight stand here, but we'll just kind of leave him on this stand for now. It's really cool with him being Green Lantern is that he comes with constructs. So first off, we have a construct backpack here, so it's nice, just clear green backpack here, which looks pretty awesome. And so if we go around to the back, we do have a hole in this little piece, and so it has a hole there that we can't peg this in. So you have to kind of get it hooked under the Green Lantern logo there in the front, and then pull it down in the back to be able to get the hole exposed for the backpack. So that's awesome. And then he also comes with construct minigun here, so this looks awesome. So a big giant gun here, all in the translucent green, has the mini rail gun there, the design in the front. So that is awesome. Let me get this into his hands. So there, I got the gun in his hands. Definitely not the best looking thing. It's hard to get in the hands with the weird ball joints, but I also forgot to mention he does have the Green Lantern ring right there on his finger as well. I completely forgot that. It's the most important piece of the Green Lantern, but that looks overall pretty awesome. Like I said, I do really enjoy this figure, so that is cool. And then of course finally we do get the card, so there's a picture of him from DC Rebirth of John Stewart, so you can see the construct forming there around him. And around on the back, it says from Justice League number 6, real name John Stewart, he's 6'1", 200 pounds, and it says John Stewart is a former U.S. Marine. He uses military training and discipline to protect Earth and the rest of Space Sector 2814. As a member of the intergalactic peacekeeping force known as the Green Lantern Corps, as Green Lantern, John wields a power ring which creates a protective shield around him, allows him to fly and generate hard light energy constructs in the form of anything he imagines. Fueled by willpower, Green Lantern's powering is one of the mightiest weapons in the universe. So there we got more information there on John Stewart, and overall, like I said, great looking figure, just the normal McFarlane issues that I have. And next up we have the DC Rebirth Bizarro, and he looks pretty cool. So it is Superman in reverse, kind of, I guess you'd say. So he's a clone of Superman created by Lex Luthor, and as I mentioned, he's kind of reversed, so he has the backward S on his chest, and instead of like heat vision, he has frost vision, and instead of frost breath, he has heat breath and everything. So again, he's kind of just a reverse of Superman, but has pretty much all the same powers beyond that, just like I said, maybe some stuff in reverse. But overall, it looks good. So he's big, bulky character, just like Superman. Has a pretty similar outfit to Superman, just in like a more of a grayish blue color this time. Again, backwards S. I like the underwear piece with the red on it with the little diamond stuff. Cape coming around to the back, which has a nice texture to it, and I like how it's all holy and tore up everything. He's probably been in a couple of fights with Superman, and they've got some of that grayish blue boots with some red outlining there on the top. But other than that, he looks pretty normal. He's got that grayish skin there too, so he looks even more like an undead and everything, and doesn't look the best overall, but he has a very similar haircut to like Superman have with the little swirl there in the front and everything. So overall, I think he does look pretty cool. And just for some comparison, here is the infected Superman, which to me is just another version of Bizarro. It's not, but that's what I always just consider, just because it looks so much like Bizarro. But you can see they can actually have the exact same outfit, just obviously different heads and underwear pieces and stuff, and colors over together, but otherwise the outfit design's exactly the same. So for his movements, his head there can twist all the way around, and he can look down just a little bit there and up a little bit more. So some movements in the neck. Shoulders up to 90 degrees and has that butterfly joint piece. Rotate all the way around. We get a bicep twist, a double elbow joint that can bend up that far. It's a little bit stiff, but can fold up on itself. And then we got the wrist twist around and flex back and forth. Ab crunch and twist right in the waist there, so can crunch back and forth. So pretty good, especially to the back, and can twist side to side. Then the hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far. He's got pretty good, so he can pretty much do the splits. A little bit of a thigh twist up in there. A double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and then the foot can rock back and forth and twist side to side. And again, he's one that I have no issue standing, and the toe joint on the end. So yeah, he stands up really easily. Like, he's one I'm able to stand up with no issues. But if there was, he does come with the base, so I'll pop him on here. And again, he is a flying character, so we could use the flight stand if we wanted to. He comes with some additional hands, so he has two just fist hands there, so we get two like open grasping out hands there we can switch out. And finally, we have his card, so there's a picture of Bizarro there from DC Rebirth, and then from the back, he's from Superman number 42, no real name. He's 6'3", 250 pounds. It says Bizarro is an imperfect clone of Superman created by Lex Luthor to destroy the Man of Steel, but the defective duplicate has never succeeded. And as a superpowered being with very low intellect, Bizarro is a brute known for his childlike and dangerous temper tantrums. Despite having many of Superman's amazing abilities, most of Bizarro's powers are the exact opposite of those possessed by the Man of Steel. So I already talked about that there, but a little bit more information. And overall, I think he looks pretty decent. Again, with Bizarro as usual. Wish his outfit colors were a little bit brighter, you know, closer to Superman's, but that's kind of the point of Bizarro, is just being a little bit different there. But overall, I think the figure is actually pretty good. And our final character is Nightwing, again from Death of the Family, which was a storyline from the New 52. So we have the New 52 version of Nightwing here with the red outfit. And again, we've had Nightwing twice before. We've had him in the red already and in the blue. So we've already seen him twice, so not much different or anything going on here. The only real difference is his face, where he has this white Joker style face, so it's the all white face, big Joker smile with the yellow teeth, so has the Nightwing style mask on his face, and the black hair there in a nice style. And I like how it's even got hair going the opposite way, kind of showing he's more disheveled and everything. But otherwise, he's got the exact same Nightwing outfit, so the same we've seen multiple times before. It has the red Nightwing logo there on his chest, goes around to the back with the two holders for his sticks, and the rest of it is in the all black all the way down to the feet, where we have some red stripes around his feet. So again, this is the exact same outfit we've had before. They just kind of switched the neck and head out. So a little bit backstory on this. Again, I don't know if this is the exact story or anything. I do believe this was from a comic issue when they were doing the run of Death of the Family. The card we get with it just shows the normal Nightwing #1, the exact card we've had before, and the back doesn't give you any information really related to this. But I do believe this was from a comic cover where he had this face, so it may have just been they took that comic cover, turned it into a figure. But I don't believe in the story this actually happened, where Death of the Family dealt with when Joker had Dollman cut his face off, and then Joker disappeared, and it's when he ended up returning back to Gotham with like his face just attached on with string and stuff. Looked real creepy. But the Joker ended up freeing Dick Grayson's former lover of Raya out of Black Great Prison and kind of called him to an abandoned facility. And when Nightwing showed up, Raya was there, but she had a Joker style face on, which would kind of explain this, and she was in a makeshift Nightwing outfit. So I'm wondering if this was supposed to be her. I didn't really find a picture, but if I find one, I'll put it up. So I assume she doesn't look exactly like Nightwing, just with the Joker face, and you know it is a female, but I don't know if it's supposed to be that, or like I said, they took it just from that comic cover. But it is Nightwing 4, so it's going to be pretty much exactly the same. So his face can twist all the way around there. He can look down pretty much that far and up that far, so not a lot of range there. Shoulders come up 90 degrees, maybe a little bit over there, and can rotate all the way around. We get a bicep twist, double elbow joint that bends up that far, so really good, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. Ab crunch and twist right in the midsection there, so crunch back and forth and twist side to side, and he has a lower crunch right at the underwear, so it allows a little bit more moving. Hips can come up a little bit there under 90 degrees out to the side a little bit, getting a little bit too stiff in there. Then we got a double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and he can kick his own butt. Then you got the foot flexes back and forth, twist all the way around, and a little bit of twisting side to side in there, and the toe joint on the front. And again, this is when I'm not having too many issues getting the stand up, but he does come with the stand again, so I'll pop him on it. And like all the other Nightwings, he does also come with the Ermac sticks there, so we can pop these into his hands, or he could stick him in his back. And just so you know, I'm talking about, here is the other Nightwing. We've had the normal Dick Grayson Nightwing, so you can see their outfits are exactly the same in the exact same figure. They just switch heads out with the white and the Joker smile and everything, but the entire rest of the body is exactly the same. And finally, we get his card, but I'm not going to read it this time because I've already read this exact same card. So there's a picture of Nightwing. It says from Death of the Family, but if we turn around, it's just from Nightwing #1. So it's just a normal Nightwing. And then we have the story. That's the exact same story of Dick Grayson. Doesn't have anything to do with the Death of the Family storyline at all. So I'm not going to read that again because, as I said, I've read that at least twice now before, so don't need to read again, but it just says his normal Dick Grayson background. So there's our McFarlane DC Multiverse Wave 5 action figures with the John Stewart Green Lantern, Bizarro, and the Death of the Family Nightwing. So cool looking characters. I definitely love the John Stewart. It is just so awesome. The Bizarro is cool as well. I think it's a good Bizarro figure. No issues there. The Nightwing, of course, is a little bit stupid since we've had him multiple times. Just that different face, which doesn't really matter too much. So that figure is definitely the one you could take or leave out of this wave. But I can't recommend that John Stewart enough. He just looks badass, especially with the construct gun there and everything. Just looks awesome. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up for me. And if you want to see more DC Multiverse reviews, hit that subscribe button down below. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.